Sanusi, Nzobu, Zobu Tinubu, Nzobu, Zobu Amechi, Nzobu, Rocha Sokorota, Zobu ya, Zobu, Zobu, Oju Sokalo, Zobu ya, Zobu Boko Haram, Nzobu, Owazurike, Zobu ya, Zobu ha, Awusa Fulani, Zobu ha, Nzobu, Oleme, Muna Wanemdera, Abirego, Ifadunarani, Ewo, Muna Wanemdera, One Putanuzore, One. Can you see what was happening? I'm a rochuku, Tiboha, Zoboha, Zona. Can you see what was happening? I'm a rochuku, Tiboha, Zoboha, Zona.
And then we know that one with God is with majority. If God be with us, who can be against us? Onye Chukwuemeka so ewedi atu ya Onye Chukwuemeka so ewedi atu ya Director Nandekano Chukwuemeka Indigenous people of Biafra Chukwuemeka I can hear the Lord saying, do not be afraid of your enemies. The Boko Haram you see today, you shall see them no more. Hausa Fulani jihadists, you shall see them no more. Says the Lord Almighty, I am with you. We must get to the promised land. The promised land is called Biafra, the land of rising sun. Obodo Chukwu goziri agozi, Obodo Chukwu chọrọ mma, Obodo Chukwu mere eze. Anyị tigbuo Hausa dị n'amarụ Chukwu, tigbuo ha, zọgbuo ha, tona ha. Ka anyị tigbuo Hausa.
Oju Sokalo, Zobu ya, Zobu Boko Haram, Nzobu, Owazurike, Zobu ya, Zobu ha, Awusa Fulani, Zobu ha, Nzobu, Oleme, Muna Wanemdera, Abirego, Ifadunarani, Ewo, Muna Wanemdera, One Putanuzore, One. Can you see what was happening? I'm a rochuku, Tiboha, Zoboha, Zona. Can you see what was happening? I'm a rochuku, Tiboha, Zoboha, Zona.
Anyị ga-etigbu Hausa dị n'amarụ Chukwu, dị na-ekweghị na Chukwuemeka anyị ga-azọda ha n'ala wee kọọ ha ọkpọrịsị. And then we know that one with God is with majority. If God be with us, who can be against us? Onye Chukwuemeka so ewedi atu ya Onye Chukwuemeka so ewedi atu ya Director Nandekano Chukwuemeka Indigenous people of Biafra Chukwuemeka I can hear the Lord saying, do not be afraid of your enemies. The Boko Haram you see today, you shall see them no more. Hausa Fulani jihadists, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, fighting for freedom, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are fighting for our motherland, by the grace of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, fighting for our rights, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. Come to Najuju, one go on the area. Ihamumuru ori tugologo. Unyota biara bianesia anya wepuku nukulu wetie. Heroes fight like Biafra soldiers. Siya bunyota murule. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are marching to our motherland, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. After the land of the rising sun belongs to our fathers, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall take it by force. I say we are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. I say hallelujah, 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 Biafra, hallelujah, hallelujah, people, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. Oh yeah, we are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are soldiers from the rising sun, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. When we come, majority was there, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we are fearless. I say we are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Chukwuemeka, we shall conquer. Iwe ne wanyo na nyi choro no Biafra. Iwe ne wanyo Iwa ne uno na nyi choro no Biafra. Omu Biafra le iwa ne uno. Iwe ne wanyo na nyi choro budanyo. Anambra te iwa ne uno. Enugu te iwa ne uno. Iwa ne uno. Abia State, River State, Ebonyi State, na Ichoro Bulanyo. Ebeka unusi Biafra, Ebeka unusi Biafra, Gaimara po Biafra, gawe boso gabiri, Gaimara po Biafra, gawe boso gabiri. Biafra is my home. Ebeka unusi Biafra, Ebeka unusi Biafra, Gaimara po Biafra, gawe boso gabiri, Gaimara po Biafra, gawe boso gabiri. Biafra is my home.
In this platform, we are calling all the indigenous people of Biafra living in diaspora to come back home. Let us defend and build our motherland, the land of the rising sun, and stop developing other people's land while our land has been taken by our enemies. For Biafra land is the kingdom of God on earth, and we must fight with the last drop of our blood to restore this great nation, the land of the rising sun. All hail Biafra! All hail indigenous people of Biafra! All hail the land of the Biafra must live and Biafra must survive by the name of Chukwuemeka.
Ebeka unusi
Biafra,
Ebeka unusi
Biafra, gaimara po Biafra, gawe boso gabiri, gaimara po Biafra, gawe boso gabiri. Biafra is my home.
They say the river cannot flow through the forest without bringing down trees. My dear people of Biafra, for many years we have been folding our arms, hoping that Biafra will come in a platter of big and honey called dialogue. What did we get in return? They kill our brothers, they rape our women, they behead our children, they bomb our churches when we go to worship Chukwuemeka. No. Enough is enough. We can't take this anymore. We must fight to defend our land, the Biafra we love. For he who wants peace must be ready for war.
Ebeka unusi
Biafra,
Ebeka unusi
Biafra, gaimara po Biafra, gawe boso gabiri, gaimara po Biafra, gawe boso gabiri. Biafra is my home.
My people of Biafra, I'm laughing at you. Are we not ashamed of worship less in a foreign land just to make a living? Are we not tired of marrying our mother's pets just to have citizenship in a foreign land? Are we not tired of running from police and immigration, jumping condominium, rotting in jail?
Ebeka unusi
Biafra,
Ebeka unusi
Biafra, gaimara po Biafra, gawe boso gabiri, gaimara po Biafra, gawe boso gabiri. Biafra is my home. Enyimba enyi, enyimba, enyimba enyi, enyimba, enyimba enyi.
Nzobu,
Enyimba,
nzobu,
enyimba enyi,
zobu ha,
enyimba enyi,
ike Nwachukwu,
enyimba,
nzobu,
enyimba enyi,
Itobi,
enyimba,
zobu ya,
enyimba,
Achikudanwa,
enyimba,
zobu ya,
enyimba,
eburu masobu,
enyimba,
ndị iro,
enyimba,
nzobu,
enyimba,
anyị ga-azọgbu ha,
enyimba enyi,
nzobu,
enyimba,
nzobu,
enyimba enyi,
nzobu,
enyimba,
nzobu,
enyimba enyi,
nzobu.
na mbụ kobidoro n'ala Biafra kobidoro
na mbụ kobidoro n'ala Biafra kobidoro, na mbụ kobidoro n'ala Biafra kobidoro,
na mbụ kobidoro n'ala Biafra kobidoro
na mbụ kobidoro n'ala Biafra kobidoro, na mbụ kobidoro n'ala Biafra kobidoro.
You don't say no be today. I say you don't say no be today. Obotaka nye hora usano kaku. Madone kajigo ya webabu. Iye ni nedi no na banyo. Iye ni nedi madu bidoro na banyo. Biafra lande ya makao. Biafra lande ya makao. Nambu kobidoro. Nala Biafra kobidoro. Anyị nwere gold, anyị nwere zinc, anyị nwere oil, anyị nwere stone, anyị nwere steel, anyị nwere cement. Nala Biafra kobidoro.
Na mbụ kobidoro n'ala Biafra kobidoro, na mbụ kobidoro n'ala Biafra kobidoro.
We came direct from God. We are the Lord's chosen people. akwanye mụrụ ya Nnamdi Kanu akwanye mụrụ ya n'ala Biafra ka o bidoro lele
Zobo 20 naira. Roger. Zobo naira. Nzobu. Zobo green white green. Nzobu. Zobo Nigeria. Nzobu. Zobo Dizu. Nzobu. One yana zobo kango. Sheba kam sheba. Nzobu. Zobo botanjom. Zobo the one. Nzobu. Zobo Lutas. All the Lutas. Zobo PDP. Zobo FPC. Zeragawa. Zobo Sorok. Zobo Governors. Zobo all of them. Senators. Zobo Ha. Zobo all the two. Animal Decay. Monkeys. They can't listen very well. Zobo Ha. Zobo Ha. My people. Zobo. We shall descend on them. We kill them. We come with peace and hands behind us. We shall scatter. We shall destroy. We shall kill. We are very angry. We will finish. We will descend upon this too. They will know that Boko-Haram is a chance play. We are coming. We are coming in few months. My people.
Oleme muna wande mtera abirego ifajuna rerani ewo muna wande mtera wande kutanu zore wande kanyi sibwa usamina marochuku sibwa sobwa tona kanyi sibwa usamina marochuku sibwa sobwa tona. IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. One family. IPOB. This song is specially dedicated to all the Biafrans all over the world. Ambo Mazi Nnaka Samuel Chinonso Amonyo Bolo Amuko Bolo nke dị n'isi ala mba no local government nke dị n'Imo State in Biafra land. Ana m eme egwu a ka njikwa ụwa niile na ihe nwanne anyị nwoke mere adịghị m obi mma.
anyị na-achụ mmụọ yo wee tụgharịzie esi anyị na anyị na-esi mmụọ. What a betrayal. Ka anyị chịkọta n'aka ya ọnụ ụmụ Biafra, ka anyị were n'otu obi n'otu ịhụnanya anyị ga-enweta Biafra nke anyị na-achọ. Ana m ekelekwa onye isi anyị nke bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike, onye nke Chineke họpụtara ka o wee duru anyị n'ala nke Biafra dịka Moses si wee duru ụmụ Israel wee dufee ha n'osimiri uhie. Otu a ka nwanne anyị nwoke a ga-esi wee durukwa anyị duru anyị n'ala nke e kwere anyị na nkwa nke bụ ala Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu jisi ike n'ọlụ. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ihe ị na-eme dị anyị mma. Ana m ayọ Chineke nna ka onye kwado ogologo ndụ na arụ isi ike na amamihe nke ị ga-eji wee duru anyị n'ala nke e kwere anyị na nkwa. Onye ọbụla nke na-echere gị echiche ọjọọ, onye ahụ ga-eji isi ya wee buru ya. Ka anyị were n'otu obi, anyị ga-enweta ihe anyị na-achọ. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta, udo ga-achị. Ụmụ Biafra biko tienụ udo ga-achị. Ọkwa nwa famili ka anyị ji aga, udo ga-achị. Akwa otu obi ka anyị ji aga, udo ga-achị. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta, udo ga-achị. Uche Mefo, Sleeping DJ, obodo dị ka m kpọrọ gị, ọkwa ihu na otu isi wee wuo onwe gị n'ala, ọkwa ihu na otu isi wee wụkasị onwe gị n'ala to the extent that everywhere all over the world ọ bụ akụkọ gị ka a na-akọzi. Ebe ọ bụla ị hụrụ mmadụ abụọ ma ọ atọ nọ, ọwa akụkọ Uche Mefo ka a na-akọzi. Otu o si wee wuo onwe ya n'ala, otu o si wee disgrace onwe ya, otu o si wee betray ya ndị Biafra. Upon all the trust Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nwere ebe ị nọ, gị si otu a wee wuo onwe gị n'ala, chiri otu a wee disappoint ndị niile na-eso gị n'azụ. Uche Mefo, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu trust chara gị to the extent ọ sị na ọ bụrụ na ịwụ nwaanyị ọ gara ịlụ gị otu esi alụ nwaanyị. Uche Mefo, onye mere gị ihe ọ gaghị adịrị ya na mma. Ịgbazie life gị na-akọ ihe sọrọ gị, gị na-akọ ụdị ihe sọrọ gị na life. Iche na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ga-atụfuru gị ọnụ. Ị na-achọ ka ọ bịa saa gị okwu, ọ karịgo that level. Silence is the best answer to a fool. You are just making fool of yourself. Uche Mefo, ị ma na ọ bụrụ gị ka etinyere na prison wee kwe gị nkwa niile nke e kwere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Uche Mefo ị ga-anara ego chi na abalị na-asọ Biafra. Nke a doro m anya na ị ga-anara ego dị na-asọ Biafra. Bọtụlee Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, etinyere ya n'ụlọ mkpọrọ wee kwe ya nkwa niile nke e kwere ya. O nweghị ụdị nkwa a na-ekweghị ya ka o wee dị na-asọ Biafra. Ma Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwụrụla chi wee kwụsị ike na Biafra, si data o nweghị ike ịdị na-asụ Biafra. O kwekwara ya bifo ya baa ime na o nweghị ike ịdị na-asụ Biafra, na o nweghị ike ibitray Biafra, bọtụ na ndị Biafra ga-ebitray ya. Ihe ahụ o kwuru abụọ bịara na mmezu. This betrayal bidoro from 2015 oge ahụ akpọchiri Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This betrayal bidoro from Imam Mezo and Clifford Iruanya and Uche. Ọkwa gị nwa the same Uche Mefo onye fight against it, but lee na leta ihe na-eme onwe gị. Ị werela aka gị wee betray zie that same person ị na-fight gbapọ. Uche Mefo, kedu ihe mere gị ha? Ihe otu isi wee wuo onwe gị n'ala, ihe otu isi wee mebisi aha gị. This nonsense human rights ị ga-aga mepe. Can you maka human rights? What do you know about human rights? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is already fighting for human rights. He lost his father and his mother in fighting for human rights. Uche Mefo, you are just a betrayer. If you are na ihe mmiri ji resign now because na egburu mmadụ n'obi Igbo. The killing This in Obibo take it, everybody unaware. About it. Uchemefo, what we need is actions. What's your Mazi Namdekano? Chukwuemeka, the Eastern Security Network, offer more single-handedly. And this is not even our army. This is just Eastern Security Network. Our armies will soon surface by the special grace of Chukwuemeka. Mazi Namdekano said it. Forward ever, backward never. Together we move. Together we achieve this Biafra. Every sons and daughters of Biafra, please, I want us to give Mazi Namdekano our maximum support. We must surely get to the promised land. He said.
Udogachi, Umu Biafra biko sienu no. Udogachi, Opo one family kanyi diaga. Udogachi, Opo two obi kanyi diaga. Udogachi, Umu Biafra biko kanyi dikota. Udogachi. Mazi Namdekano, jisike n'ọrụ magi anyị so gị n'azụ. Jisike n'ọrụ magi anyị ga-enwe mmeri. Jisike n'ọrụ magi ihe ga-adị mma. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta. Udogachi. Ụmụ Biafra biko sienu. Anyị jikọta. Udogachi. Ọkwa one family ka anyị ji aga. Udogachi. Otu obi ka anyị ji aga. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta. Udogachi. Udogachi nile anyị. IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. One family. IPOB. Ka onye ndị IPOB ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike na amamihe nke ha ga-eji wee rụọ ọrụ a wee ruro ya n'isi. Anyị ma na ọrụ adịghị isi, mana onye ọbụla nke ya na Chukwuemeka so ụjọ agaghị atụ ya. Nwa Chukwuemeka ọhamadike ihe kwuru ka ị na-eme. Jisi ike n'ọrụ ọma gị, anyị so gị n'azụ. Jisi ike n'ọrụ ọma gị, anyị ga-enwe mmeri. Jisi ike n'ọrụ ọma gị, ihe ga-adị mma. Ana m ekelekwa all the coordinators all over the world. Ana m ayọkwa Chukwuemeka ka onye ọnụ ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike nke unu ga-eji wee rụọ ọrụ a wee rụrụ ya n'isi. Jisie n'ike na ihe ọbụla unu na-eme, were n'otu obi na ihe ọbụla unu na-eme, ma bụrụ na ya n'obi dasa onye ọrụ nwere ụgwọ. No matter what, ka anyị wezụga na ihe ọbụla ga-ebute nkewa n'etiti anyị, maka anyị werekwa n'otu obi wee sọpọtụ nwanne anyị nwoke abụ Mazi Namdekano ọhamadike. One thing is sure, at the end, we all shall rejoice. Sure. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta. Udogachi. Ụmụ Biafra biko tienu. Udogachi. Ọkwa one family ka anyị ji aga. Udogachi. Ọkwa otu obi ka anyị ji aga. Udogachi. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta. Udogachi. Udogachi nile anyị yo. Anyị werezie n'enye ofu obi ụmụnne. Anyị were ofu obi, anyị ga-enweta ihe anyị na-achọ ụmụnne m. Anyị sọpọtụ nwanne anyị. Mazi Namdekano, jisi ike n'ọrụ ọma gị, anyị so gị n'azụ. Jisi ike n'ọrụ ọma gị, anyị ga-enwe mmeri. Jisi ike n'ọrụ ọma gị, ihe ga-adị mma. Jisi ike n'ọrụ ọma gị, Biafra ga-enwerịrị isi. Ka anyị were
Let us take one mind. We shall get to the promised land, my brothers and sisters. Umibo is on Ogoni, Eja, Efik, Ibibio, Aran, Oroni, Igodo, Kogi, Idoma, Benua, Egala, Igede. Please let us join hands together.
Greetings to all peace-loving human beings. We thank you for joining us this morning, for we are before our Maker, Chukwuemeka. We are kneeling and thanking Him for all His kindness. We always bring before Him our leader Mazi and all those that are assisting Him. Chukwuemeka be their guide, be their protector. Give them the knowledge and endurance to lead us to freedom. We also bring before you all those that have been oppressed, the common people, those that look upon their leaders for salvation, for guidance, and have been disappointed. We pray that you comfort them until we are free. All this we beg in your name. He say. Today is January 5, 2021. You are listening to live broadcast from Radio Biafra, USA. We are coming to you through Radio Biafra London and the IPOB Community Radio, directed by our leader Mazi. My name is Mazi Alozie. As you can see, for almost close to 50 minutes, call it 45. We've been trying to get on air. Well, hurrah, we got on. Accept my apologies. We will go straight to the issue. First of all, I will concentrate on the donation. We have our Eastern Security Network established by our leader Mazi for the protection of Biafrans that have been neglected by their so-called governors. We need protection. We will get to that. But as of now, we are talking about Eastern Security Network. It is a blessing, and where we have to support them. With this time left, no matter how long it takes, I will bring in some point to you so that you'll hear when people talk from both sides of their mouths, and not only that, when you see that people are so crude and deceptive. You wonder which world we live in. If it is the world of survival of the fittest, then ask yourself, what side do you find yourself? Do you belong to the side that want to be fished on? Do you belong to the side that is fished? We have an issue. We do. And when I say we have an issue, we really have to look at that issue in its entirety. From what people say and their actions, you can, without any reservation, act quickly. Act very, very quickly, especially when you have the smoking gun. When you have the smoking gun, what other evidence do you need? What other evidence do you need? Well, our leader is a man of foresight. He says, whether you believe it or not, that is your problem. He has told you what is happening. He has revealed it. He has the evidence. He says, and he does what he says. Due to constant killings of Biafrans, our leader established Eastern Security Network for our own protection, for the protection of our own people, against those that have collaborated with their killers, the killers of their own people, to see that their own people are killed. Our leader established Eastern Security Network. They need to be clothed. They need to be fed. They have to be taken care of. And we should be very, very proud. We must feel blessed that what a lot of people couldn't do, one man, one solid man, who stood tall, who stood against the odd, has done it. For the sake of our Eastern Security Network, there is an account to support ESN. The bank name for those in the US is Chase Bank. The account name is Indigenous People of Biafra Patriots Inc. The routing number is 044 000037. The account number is 6696801115. The email is, if you are paying through Zelle, the email address is ipobusana@yahoo.com. ipobusana@yahoo.com. That is ipobosana@yahoo.com. Use that address and forward your donation. We need to help them out. We must feel blessed and must be supportive. For international donors, those outside the continental USA, you make your donation to Indigenous People of Biafra Patriots Inc. The account number is 669680115. The SWIFT code is CHASUS 33, CHASUS 33. The bank name is JP Morgan Chase for international donors. Those outside the continental USA, that is where you make your donation. Forward it there. And let's take the opportunity given to us by Mazi Nnamdi and save our people. Let us start from where you don't expect. Please listen very carefully, because we talk about human rights, and you wonder the human rights you're talking about when that of Biafrans have been grossly violated. And due to that violation, due to the unchecked killings of Biafrans, our leader decided that we need a referendum. For those that want to be with Nigeria, they can be with Nigeria. It is a very simple democratic principle, which even London, England, Britain, whatever you call them, which they exercise. If you have equal right, why as a democratic entity you assume, why don't you express it to limit loss of lives? If losing lives is just a principle that guides you, why don't you institute all those systems that will eliminate unnecessary hatred and loss of lives? Evidently, that is not your priority. Your ultimate goal is to kill as many people as you want to. You know the right thing to do, but you don't want to do it. Britain conducted a Brexit. The Europeans get along better. They have almost everything in common, with the exception of certain tradition and language. But that led them to be different countries. They know the language barrier is an issue. They know their customs are different. But economically they pulled together. They extracted wealth from African continent to support themselves. For those that have not been unable to do so. Hence, that gave forth to constant killings in our zones. Our leader instituted an order for referendum. When that order was instituted, somebody, you will hear his voice, conducted an interview and called it Kaduna Declaration, where nonsense was spewed. You all had it. Everybody listened to it. And we were shocked. They gave ultimatum. Because our leader woke up to understand what is happening to his people. This same person, these same people made this statement. Listen to it, then you will hear the same people making another statement just recently.
Critical player in the Nigerian project hereby declares that it will no longer be disposed to coexisting with the Igbos and shall take definite steps to end the partnership by pulling out of the current federal arrangement. This conclusion is necessitated by the realization that it since ceased to be comfortable or safe to continue sharing the same country with the ungrateful, uncultured Igbos who have exhibited reckless disrespect for the other federating units and stained the integrity of the entire nation with their insatiable criminal obsessions. 3. Rather than certain sections holding the whole country to ransom at every stage, each should be allowed to go its own way, as we categorically proclaim today that the North is fed up with being the same country with this pack of acrimonious Igbo partners. The North hereby openly calls on the authorities and other national and international stakeholders to acknowledge this declaration by taking steps to facilitate the final dissolution of this hopeless union that has never been convenient to any of the parties. As a first step, since the Igbo have clearly abused the unreciprocated hospitality that gave them unrestricted access to and ownership of landed properties all over the North, our first major move shall be to reclaim, assume, and assert sole ownership and control of these landed resources currently owned, rented, or in any way enjoyed by the ingrate Igbos in any part of northern Nigeria.
I want to refresh your mind with this declaration. What we called for was a referendum due to the criminal activities of these Fulanis. They came swinging left and right because their activities have been exposed. You had it. I'm not replaying it. I just want to refresh your mind. These people are the ones killing every other person from the south. But they concentrated on the Igbos, the Biafrans, to deceive you. And we watched. We continue to watch. All sorts of human rights have been violated. Your freedom of speech violated. You can no longer, even they snoop on your phone calls. They are controlling your lives. They have started. And they are now doing it very boldly. That whenever you come to protest, they will arrest you. And these same people, the Northern Youth Forum, the same consultative forum spokesperson, listen very carefully.
3 months and 28 days, that's how long he spent in detention before he was finally released on December the 24th of the same year, 2019. So this latest arrest comes exactly 1 year and 1 week after he was released, and so much criticism has followed.
He is referring to Sowere's human rights violation.
It's from the coalition of northern groups, CNG, through its spokesperson, Alozie Suleiman. Well, in a statement, the group described Sowere's arrest alongside 4 of his friends during that candlelight procession to usher in the new year in Abuja as another sign of what they call brutal encroachment on people's fundamental rights that has become this administration's hallmark. Also, earlier on Friday, the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project at SERAP issued a 48-hour ultimatum for Shore's release, threatening to sue the government. Well, we'll touch on that tonight, especially because the group was voicing their grievances against the government, just like a lot of other Nigerians have done in recent times. Well, they have criticized the government's handling of the economy, security especially, and other actions of the president in particular. Well, the opinions may vary, but not the issues. So tonight on the program, we speak to the issues affecting the region where the president himself is from. That's the northern region. So let's get into it on the program tonight. And joining us to do just that, we have Mr. Alozie Suleiman, who is a spokesperson of Coalition of Northern Groups. He joins us via Zoom from Kaduna. We're also expecting a chieftain of the APC to join us on the program. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Suleiman.
You will hear this man's voice. It is Aziz, the same Kaduna Declaration announcer. Now listen. People speaking from both sides of their mouths. And if this does not wake you up, look at the stand he is taking. Now, as compared to then you wonder who is running the country. Listen.
On the program tonight.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Well, the CNG, let me begin with our lead story, because the CNG has likened the arrest of Mr. Shore to a totalitarian oppression and suppression of people's rights. Now, this is a view shared by a good number of Nigerians. So the question now is, how do you think the government should have handled this, especially because we saw the bad media that followed the 2019 arrests and detention? So what should the government have done in this instance?
You see, to attempt to stop someone from associating freely, from enjoying his right to freedom of association or freedom of movement is totalitarian, as we have said. It's an attempt to suppress voices of dissent. You see, this government has grown increasingly intolerant of opposition, of criticism. I remember some times ago, the DSS had to invite former House of Representatives, Itagadina Abba, just because he voiced out his criticism. Now, you see, by arresting Shore, whom we believe was just out to perform the ritual of the candlelight to usher in the new year, and they were just 4 in number, and I don't think there was any attempt to breach any law, any existing regulation. So it's just about impunity. It's about breaching human rights, people's fundamental human rights. There is no cause, there is no point. It's uncalled for. The arrest is totally uncalled for. That's what we believe.
Well, you know, the interesting thing is, for some people, especially those who support the government, they say that this actually followed due process. They say it followed the rule of law. They say he was arrested, he was arraigned, and eventually remanded in prison. Do you think that's a fair analysis?
It's not, because arrested for what? You have to be, you can only be arrested when you commit an offense, and you have to establish an offense first before charging a person. And we're not aware that people have been, there is any statute that has lawfully barred people from coming together, 4 people coming together for the candlelight celebration. Even if there is, I think that's ultra bias.
Just quickly, let me ask you, because your group has consistently spoken against this government in areas you say that this government has not done well. So has your group faced such, have you been at the receiving end of such actions from the government?
Yeah, we have. There was a time when we protested in Katsina, a protest that was adjudged by even the Commissioner of Police of the state as the most peaceful. we had a procession from a square to the government house, where we were received by the commissioner of police. We protested the incessant killings, the untamed banditry going on in northern Nigeria, and it was Katsina was the epicenter at that time. We protested, we gave notice of our protest, we served the police headquarters in Abuja, we served the DSS headquarters in Abuja, we followed every due process, even though we were not obliged to seek permission before we staged
3 months and 28 days.
Well, if you understand what is transpiring, the mouth that was cursing is the mouth you are hearing. Justice, justice, justice. It depends on who justice is meant for. The Biafrans were shot at because they demanded their right, they expressed their right to be free. To them, the North, critical players decided that Biafrans must be attacked, shot at, arrested without any crime. What is their crime? They expressed their feelings for constant mistreatment, marginalization. The same Abdulaziz of the Northern Consultative Forum. Now they are tasting the same pudding they have been giving to Biafrans. When you refuse to accept the truth, when you refuse because you are enjoying the booty, the loot, you don't see the fate, the agony of the victims. And if this don't open the eyes of Biafrans, I don't know what else will. They want freedom, but they don't want your freedom. They want due process. They don't want your due process. They can even march to the police to give notice. You cannot even gather, not to talk of marching to the police. They can gather. You cannot even gather. Do you remember Imene? You remember the incident? And maybe they are speaking on the terms that they know that they now control Biafra land. So Biafra land is no longer their problem. What their problem is now is, are their rights going to be protected? Because they know that there are Biafrans that don't know what human rights violation is. And also always they have people that will back them. And you wonder what happens when you are in this state of affair, in this condition. What are your people doing? The human rights issue manifested more during the NSAS protest. You saw a number of people killed in Lekki or at Lekki toll gate, compared to the number killed in Obibo in Biafra land. Who are the victims? Southerners. Southerners. Any type of demonstration that takes place in the South and by Southerners are confronted with brutality. That demarcation right there, the North and the South, is the same demarcation that tells you what treatment you are going to receive. Is it not the same fundamental human rights of that of our leader Mazi that was violated? These people were happy that Nnamdi Kanu's human rights were violated grossly, to the epic of murder, killings, and vandalism. They did not protest. They did not voice out. Their prayer was, how come he escaped? Why didn't you kill him? Because he was fighting for common justice of common people, including the North, the critical players. Is that not elevating you to the point where you have to ask, who are those receiving preferential treatment, and who are those that are below, that can be trampled anytime, anywhere? The South, the North, the critical players. Violation of fundamental human rights. In that Kaduna Declaration, for all intent and purposes, did you ever imagine that they were cataloging your homes? Did you ever imagine that they were staking out where all the Southerners live? Did you ever imagine that they know you are buying your own lands, building, and they made sure they know which one belongs to who for the day of reckoning? They voiced it out. Kaduna Declaration. In as much as you are showing yourself as an honorable individual, trying to obey the law, trying to do the needful, you buy your land, you work very hard, and you pay the land seller, and you build your house you think belongs to you. You buy the land you think belongs to you. They use the word purchase. I will sell you the land. Never did you realize that they are conning you. They pretend to be selling you the land, and you are buying the land, giving them money, developing their land, and they are cataloging it. The day of reckoning, it will not take few hours. They will come, they will boot you out, and they will take possession of the land and the development thereon. That is, if you escape with your lives, you will live to tell the tale. If you are unfortunate, you will be killed. Your families will be destroyed, and nobody will have a record of you. The same people are the same ones coming to your land. Instead of living amongst you, they go and dwell in the forest without your permission, without you knowing it, and they become danger to your own survival. They destroy your crops, and they rape your women, and they kill them, and they attack the men. Are you not at war? Which other war are you expecting? They have the tanks on your roads. They have the armored trucks on your roads. They have the armed soldiers from toe to head on your roads. They have the armed policemen from head to toe on your roads. They have the Air Force hovering, searching your bushes. You are at war. And our leader established security network to fish out these invaders. And if you are a person with common sense, you are asking your leader, whose permission? Who permitted him? And that raises an eyebrow. What common sense that person has to raise such a question? For the fact that you answer Igbo name does not make you an Igbo. For the fact that you answer a Biafran does not make you a Biafran. Your action is what determines who you are. Your speech determines who you are. You see your brothers being killed. You see your mothers being raped. You see your wives being adopted. You see your daughters being adopted. You see your sons being shot at like they are facing firing squad. And you are backing your killers. You are inviting your killers. Where do you belong? How much longer can we continue to tolerate such people? How much longer? You see? People must call a spade a spade. You must call a spade a spade. That is, if you understand what I am saying. Yesterday, I played you a clip. You heard the clip of an innocent man attacked by the same Fulanis. Innocent man going on his business. He was attacked in his own land, butchered. He luckily escaped. And seeing all these things, you still do not feel that you that have sworn to protect your people, that you have the obligation to protect them. You connive. You join those that are killing your people to kill more. It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. Who are you? What is your responsibility when it comes to people of Biafra? Regardless of the position you are taking, our people are being killed. Our people are being killed. Who will save them? It's you and I. But when you have failed, when you have ignored the necessary things to do, you are also a contributor to our problem. Listen to this man, and then I'm just trying to refresh your memory to see how I link the issues. This is your victim. He is a Biafran. He is an innocent man, attacked in his own land by Fulanese. How many Biafrans are committing these atrocities in the north? How many? But they are in your farmlands. They are in your forest, welcomed by your leaders, your Ezes, and the Igwes. Ask yourself, am I doing what I am supposed to do? If you are doing what you are supposed to do, you must hold your Igwes accountable. You must hold your Ezes accountable. You must hold the so-called governors accountable, regardless. You can be afraid as much as you want to. At the end of the day, you are the victim. And you will continue to be the victim until you wake up. And that brings me to the issue of Umahi. Issue of Umahi. You are angry that our leader tried to checkmate the invaders. And your response is that you will call the authorities to go and investigate those attacking or looking for the Fulanese. And my question is he responsible for your safety, or is he responsible for the safety of the criminals? Evidently, he is more concerned about the safety of the criminals than the safety of his innocent people. And we'll continue to stomach him. We'll continue to watch them. How much longer can we keep on watching, looking, whereas those they are supposed to protect are being decimated? The day we learn how to protest, the day we learn to say enough is enough, the day we learn how to revolt and say no, even if it means wiping all of us out, do it. We will systematically perish, unnoticed, dying silently one by one. By what authority are they doing what they are doing? They are doing it because they are with the Fulanis. You see? What I will let you know is that your inability to speak, your inability to tell the truth, your inability to assume who you're not. Tell the people you are not who you think you are. Be honest to yourself. If you are a disappointment, tell the people you are a disappointment. Acknowledge your failures. Than to come and pretend after busting out yourself you are trying to be who you are not. You will not be, because we already know who you are. We already know your stand. Biafrans, we must wake up. We must learn how to express our feelings. We must learn how to be sincere to ourselves and confront the evil. Join hands with our leader Mazi Nnamdi, and we must certainly go home. Britain will not help you. They are the ones reaping the rewards of their exploitation, exploiting your land and your resources. The Yorubas, we are done with Nigeria. The Biafrans, we are done with Nigeria. The Middle Belt, we are done with Nigeria. The Arewas, we are done with Nigeria. The acrimonious Igbos want out. And the Northerners are fed up with this useless Nigeria, according to Arewa Youth Forum, as is. But they are still killing the Southerners. They are still occupying their lands, and they are still murdering their hosts. Let's open the phone line. +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. That is the call number. We will continue to suffer. We will continue to be playing fourth fiddle. Not the first, not the second, not the third, the fourth, the bottom of the bottoms, the acrimonious, and all what not. That is the way we are. That is what we are facing. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi Alozie.
Good morning, go ahead. Your name and where you calling from?
Okay, I don't know, send me a catch him. Good afternoon, Mazi Alozie. My name is Simon. I'm calling from Mamela, Spain. May God bless you. Bless every IPOB family members all over the world. Bless our every leader, Mazi Nnamdi, and bless every one of us, other Biafrans working for the restoration of Kingdom of Chukwuemeka. Abiyama. You see. Mazi Alozie, things are happening in the zoo. A lot of things are happening. If it is our lady, say the saboteurs are crying, the zoo are, that's the way he used to say it. I listened to one interview this morning. Even I consultation forum, they are crying. These are the administration of Muhammadu Buhari. If you watch the interview, I send it out, I saw some of the interview out. The center cannot hold anymore. That is my point. Why can't them just say it the way it is? Call a shot now. We can't hold it anymore. Nigeria is not working. It was an experiment which British themselves know. Which the people that created it know that it will not work. Why can't they say, let the zoo fall? Even almighty Soviet Union falls. The war did not end. Yugoslavia fall. The war did not end. Other empire fall. What is holding the zoo not to fall? No one is benefiting in that in the core Nigeria. No one. They are crying. The one that issued the threat to give us quick notice. All of them are crying. Go if you check the interview in channel, you will hear it. But some APC, some people are still defending Nigeria, dead Buhari administration. They are just fooling themselves. When you look at all these people all these zoo Nigeria handlers, those people that were in administration in 2015, because they are the cabals, because anywhere you there, where Buhari there, Nigeria is there, nobody will shake you. Because if you shake them, I go talk. If you listen to some of the statements of all of them, both Oshomole, Rocha, Sokrocha, all of them, if you touch me, I go talk. But none of them, they really talk. They are the new cabals. But one thing we know is this: Biafra must be restored. I could remember the word of our leader, one of his messages, 2015, 2014, when we see what is going on in zoo election 2015, before the 2015 election, like what is going on in America now. Me, I know that Jonathan will fail. I know that Jonathan will fail. When Peter Obi came to Amsterdam, I told him, pump and clear, I don't want to know who you are, as long as I don't collect anything from you guys. That is why I'm still alive. I told them, but our leader later on that time, people wanted to rapist people. Some people left when he said that the election of Muhammadu Buhari will give us Biafra. It will make Biafra come faster as expected. That time, during the time of Jonathan, we were just agitating. Like there are some people that say, why are we doing this and that? Because PDP are doing this, PDP are using us. I joined this agitation during the time of Jonathan. So don't tell me what I know, because it is appointed time. It is a divine mission, and no one can stop it. I thank Chukwuemeka Abiyama upon everything they offer our leader. He never took one thing, because I could have been one of the most idiot, foolish man in the zoo, both people that knows me very well. But he rejected anything to them. He rejected anything. That's why I see raise my head high, because people think I was mad.
Thank you, Simon.
We are here to get our freedom. It's now or never. If we don't get it now, Mazi, then where will we get it? Like some people that yapping, they don't know why they are here. He can pick up your phone and we talk. He call me. He wants to coming to tell me about Mazi and the kind of I when I name it. Who are you?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Now looking at so much taxes not because the cop you pay na Mazi Alozie. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. We have one goal, therefore must be restored.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, Mazi Alozie, once again, good evening from Warsaw, Poland. Continue to appreciate you. We continue to say Happy New Year. At the same time, we appreciate our leader Martin Nando, Kukar, Kamalozo, memories, and all the leadership of Ipob and every fanatical Biafrans around the world. We appreciate all of you. Mazi, I remain okay for the news from Warsaw, Poland. Mazi, I want to make you announcement, but based on the analysis you are saying, Mazi, what is happening to us is in our land. The problem that is in our land is brought by all these useless idiots that say they're representing us. Mazi, you can see what Mazi continue doing, and these people can never repent. Repentance is not in their diary. These people are evil. When you say evil, these people are epitome of evil. You remember one video, Mazi, when a Fulani man was inside bush. Even he almost tossed the Biafra woman, and he said, what is it here in Abia State? It cannot be it in Imo State. It cannot be it in any other place. Which shows everybody that place, OKZ has taken it, handed it over to the ginger wheat, just like Bonnie Omar is doing, and the idiot in Imo State is doing. Mazi, right as I speak to you right away now, and that is why we are calling our people in Biafra land. Continue to feed us with the results. Anywhere you see all this ginger wheat, you own that land. They are in your farm. They are in your streams. Anywhere you see them in your forest, you call us. We are giving the number like the one we are receiving now. That's why we give numbers every day by day. In Alaye is in Equator, in Abia. Mazi, do you know that within that Uzo or what? People cannot go to stream. People cannot go their farm because they have their own settlement there. These are informations we are getting today, and that's why we continue to give our number. And somewhere came in Abia State, in Oboro or Hofia, these people are they are settling there somewhere in Iduma or whatever. I don't know. People around there should know what I'm talking about. That's why we are calling all of you. As you're calling, we appreciate it. Wherever you see them in your farm, in your town, their settlement. That place they are building that are useless, I don't know what to settlement. You just put the call across and we do the needful. Continue searching them out in your bush. With the help of our people in the bush, we'll help them, they will help us. You continue to give us information, continue to call. Any of your call that comes in here, we will take it and we will deliver it, and we make sure that your land is free, your environment is free, your access where you go and switch your water is free. They cannot kill your land. This information you bring, all of us are getting it. We have known that they are in Alaye, Iskwato, or in Abia, and we have known that they are in Oboro or Hofia. We have taken note of that. We have to do our thing because these people continue to strangle us in all angles. There is a lot of hunger in Biafra land because our people cannot go to farm. They kill us, they starve us. We are all marked for extermination, but we thank God for Mazi and the Okukan who just came to redeem us. Otherwise, they would have blocked us everywhere now. No road, nothing to talk about in all angles. But by grace of Elohim, we will do our needful. And for the ASN, which is as important as any other thing now, we have to do our needful. For those of us in Italy, I will call the number and I will call for Germany. Please, Biafrans all over the world, as long as your mother wear 2 wrappers or East Central, you will continue to call. And Mazi, another thing, there's a number we brought out for missing people. You see how people are calling. Today we had about 3 of our men missing from Ebony State. On 25th of December, they have not been seen. Yeah, you continue to call the number and continue to send us the what is required. I will say all of them once again before I drop. If you have any relation that is missing, your friend, your brother, your cousin, these are the number you call, please. The number is +971 522 929 723. If your person is missing, please, I'll repeat it again. Plus 971 522 929 723. These are things that we require from you. One, you send his picture. Number two is you send his full name of the person, full name, complete. And number three is his state, where he's coming from. Is he from Delta? Is he from Edo? Is he from Enugu? Anywhere? You tell he's from Enugu. And the last date, the date you saw him last, the last day he left that year home, the last day you lost communication with him. These are the things you need. You call and forward it to this number. The number is in WhatsApp. Then for our people in Italy, for our ESN donations, please take your pen and write this number and continue doing the needful, please. The number you call in Italy is plus 39 351 004 6055. I will repeat it once again. Plus 39 351 004 6055. The second number is plus 39 371 304 4902. I repeat, plus 39 371 304 4902. For those of you in Germany, is our headquarters is too big. Please, Mazi, I have corrected the number. Please write it down. The number is 49. Of course, it's Leica. If you are within around it, they put 01. You know what to do. Plus 49 152 102 518 73. Call your national, he will tell you what to do. I repeat it again. Plus 49 152 102 51773. Please, if you are not on Ipob, if you are not a member by Bet and Bike Biafra, make your donation. Any of the coordinators within and around you, zonal coordinator.
Okay, what you are saying is that the last two numbers was transposed. Instead of 37, it is 73.
Yes, exactly, sir. Exactly, sir. It's been corrected, sir. That is the number the national coordinator wanted to be calling. So you got it now. It's okay, Mazi. Mazi, I leave it here. Sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yes, for all those that wrong number was provided yesterday, let me repeat that number OK gave. It is not 37, it is 73. So let's repeat the number so that you can have it correctly. For Germany, that number is plus 49 152 10 25 1873. Okay, confirm that is the number, because you know the one you gave yesterday, both for the coordinator, they all ended in 37. So I would like you to call back as I'm waiting. Call back, because the two numbers you gave all ended with 37. So the one that is not the correct one, I will completely erase. So I am waiting for you to call back. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Okay, go ahead.
Mazi, this is okay for them once again. Mazi, the one that entered 37 is not correct. The last one is 73 is the correct number. I can repeat it. Just like the one you called it, that is the correct number.
Call it again.
Okay, I should repeat it.
Yes.
Okay, the number they should, all of them in Germany, the number they will call is +49 152 102 51873. This is the correct number, sir.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So I am going to cancel out the other one you gave yesterday that also
Yeah. Cancel 176. Cancel. He said because that one God you know.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Bye bye. So the other number, the 17, is out of the equation. The call number is +14847670848. This is live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. We have our people constantly under attack, and we have those that are supposed to protect them not protecting them. And I wonder what role they play. I wonder what they do. And I continue to wonder when all this will come to an end. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Good morning, Mazi Alozie.
Good morning from here.
Thank you very much. My name is Chukwuemeka. I'm a native of Ishiago, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. I greet my leader, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I greet all principal officers of IPB members. This morning, I have a question to ask the Igbo One Nigeria. Ndị Igbo say, "Webula ko se ụmụ ya, ihe eme unu ugboro ole unu amara ihe. Ugboro ole ka ihe ga-eme onye Igbo, Igbo Nigeria, enyi nne ya nwodo, okezi ikpeazụ, devil mahi, ike kwere mmadụ, ọ ji ụzọ ka anụ, nye nsogbu ike, all of you, ihe mee unu ugboro ole unu amụta ihe, or question. From the beginning, Nigeria hated onye Igbo, from the beginning to the end. From the beginning, British hated ndị Igbo. Then, were hatred and hand ya over to Nigeria. Hate ndị Igbo. For nothing. All the effort onye Igbo na-eme na Nigeria were west. From the beginning to today. And up to today, onye Igbo Nigeria, let me put it that way, because
my friend, today we are not speaking Igbo. Today we are speaking English, okay?
Okay. Any Igbo man that is talking about Nigeria, your name is sorry. Because from the beginning, the one Nigeria hates Igbo. This one, before you call Nigeria, has meaning. The British know the meaning. That is why they put one before Nigeria. That means there's something hidden inside that one. And they are using that one to grab the whole Nigeria, to make it a slave, forever slave. If your spiritual eyes open to know the meaning of one before you call Nigeria, you can never, as Igbo man, talk about Nigeria. Nigeria is made to destroy the Igbo race and the other ethnic group except the Fulanis. That is exactly it. Only Fulanis, the British want to use this one Nigeria to cage all the ethnic groups in Nigeria so that they will have access to everything they need in Nigeria. It may not be easy, but by the grace of Chukwuemeka through our leader, you can liberate all other ethnic groups from Nigeria. All these things you are seeing in Nigeria today, nobody is happy. All the ethnic groups inside Nigeria, almost 90% is not interested of Nigeria anymore. But you see all these criminals that British through Fulani selected inside Nigeria. They are the people singing, clapping for Nigeria. All the 90% of those people living in Nigeria, no one is interested of Nigeria anymore. But all these criminals, call them PDP, call them APC, are those who are clapping for Nigeria. They are agents of Satan. They are agents of Satan. Until we find a way to lay hand in all these people. All these governors, senators from the east, they are all evil men. They are all evil until we go to their places, because this group of people, what the first thing they will do is to buy the land of their villages, fence it around, and build so many houses inside, which nobody are living, to show you that the wickedness of Igbo people. Go to all these people, like Chukwuemeka, go and see what he did on his place. Go to all of them together. How do you talk about them? That is why they are singing for Nigeria. They have no mind of their people. They have nothing to reason about their people. If their people is dying, it's not their business. Their business is to continue what they are doing. But let me tell you, let me tell you all the evil criminals that is singing for Nigeria. The day we will die, you will go nothing, you will go to the grave. Through the grave, you go to hellfire. You will go with nothing. You will go with nothing. You will go empty-handed. You are not the first person. Rather, you will be the last person. You will go to hell with nothing. So, grab all the whole thing you want. Do whatever you want. My happiness today is that God sent our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. If not, the whole Nigeria will be Sodom and Gomorrah. And that is exactly where they are going. Thank you very much, Mazi Alozie. You're a wonderful man. I want to remind you there's a clip of Emmanuel Bosu. That clip, because I like the way you are putting things together. One day, you try to play that clip, because that clip carried a lot of information. The information, many. One of the information that the Fulani, they have changed the name of Nigeria. The new name they are going to present any moment is Federal Islamic Sultanate of Nigeria. Federal Islamic sultanate of Nigeria. They are going to bring it any moment. You can see what happened to Asaba. After Owerri, you have seen what they said about Otrubo. They are coming. So this is going to come for anybody who are waiting for Nigeria. You are animals from the east.
Thank you, Manuel Chukwu.
You are nothing.
Thank you.
You want nothing.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. People wishing for one Nigeria they have never experienced, they have never enjoyed. The assumed country that it's a thorn in their flesh, supervised by Britain. For people that don't know what freedom is, I wonder how they are going to know it when they don't give themselves chance. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
My name is Chukwuemeka, calling from Zoological Republic.
Welcome.
Hello?
Welcome. We are listening. We are listening to you. Go ahead, my friend. Go ahead.
Okay. Please, I just needed a little information. I just want to get the channel where I can use to support the movement.
We announced to you the international number where you can send money. That's what you're asking.
I've not been able to get the contact.
Okay, I will call you that number again. I announce it.
Huh?
Are you listening to your radio?
Yeah, but I'm a bit far from the radio.
That's not. That's just turn it. Just turn it off. You are echoing and you're not. You're listening to yourself. Turn it down, and I will call you the number again.
Okay, can I get it on text message, sir?
I can't text you. I'm on the air.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
All right. Okay, for those that are interested in getting the number, I will call it again. If you want to assist, the international source where you can put money is Indigenous People of Biafra Patriots Inc. I will go extraordinary to make this announcement in case you run into problem. Indigenous, INDIGENOUS, People of Biafra, Patriots, PATRIOTS, Inc. The account number is 669680115. The SWIFT code is CHASUS33. That is CHASUS 33. The bank name is JP Morgan Chase. I hope you got it. Texting it as I, like I said, as I broadcast is an impossible task. So I will do as much as possible to assist all those willing to contribute to help our people, to help these young men. They are fighting for us. They are defending us. They are protecting our forests. from those that all they know is to kill, occupy, and destroy. I don't know, well, what their own goal, they think it will just be the end of the issue. As they talk, as they chase us around, Britain is busy extracting their mineral resources. And they're here chasing us around. Are our own people doing the needful? Are our own people actually doing what they are supposed to do? Regardless, you hear Boss Mustafa, just people that have taken it upon themselves to enforce their will on you. And where are you? Have you asked them if what they're doing is constitutional? Did you vote them in? These people giving you these commands, these people giving you the orders, did you vote them in? Does that not show you that you are a nobody? Does that not show you that you are a conquered person? Does that not show you that you have no mouth when it comes to their decisions? And how are you going to change it? How are you going to address the situation? Is it by cooperating with them to continue to punish your people? Now it comes to the question of, if you can't beat them, you join them. All we want is referendum. The people will decide what they want, and we continue to sing it like song. When other civilized countries can carry out referendum in a very peaceful means, in your own, mentioning referendum is a declaration of war. But the one they are carrying out, the actual what they are carrying out, they did not declare. Then you have the cowards. When you call them cowards, they don't understand. These are the same people that cannot defend their own people. Those killing you are busy killing you. But you, the victim, your father is the victim. Your mother is the victim. Your daughter is the victim. What are you doing to help them? Nothing. Rather, you sit at the corner to criticize, as if the people you are dealing with do things legally. It's like them killing you and you're preaching the word of God to them, and they're slaughtering you because they have predicted you. They know that you are going to surrender your life. They know you're going to die. They know that as they are killing you, you'll be calling God. But is that actually what God told you? You have to be alive to serve God. You cannot be alive to serve God if you don't preserve that holy body He gave to you. We say our governors are this and that. They are who they claim to be, but they are not for you. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi, a very good evening, sir.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Mazi Chukwuemeka from South Africa.
Welcome.
Mazi, it's heartbreaking, very, very heartbreaking what is happening in our land. Heartbreaking what our so-called elders and politicians are doing to their people. It beats all our imagination to assume or to understand why are they selling their people out to Fulani. We cannot understand, we cannot put in context the reason why our politicians decided to make sure that our forests are occupied by Fulani. Are crying, the middle belt are crying. They are saying we don't want Nigeria anymore. The Yorubas or Duduwas are crying. But when you come to the east, our politician says no, those people that are crying are not crying, they are laughing. They are happy, they are enjoying. That is what we get from our politicians. They are all crying because of Fulani. They are all crying because their land has been invaded. But when it comes down east, our governors and our politicians, the fools, have decided no, Fulani must take over the land. I am thinking that there is something that these people have done to our people. That very hard chanty that they cannot even hear the smells of the shit, like dogs. They cannot hear the smells of the shit. There's something that I've done because no one in its rightful senses can imagine or understand what these guys are doing. We are not allowed to carry AK-47 or even a pistol or a knife to guide our family. But they are bringing people from Sahel to come and take our bushes with AK-47. It's heartbreaking. You sit and inside you cry. You ask yourself questions that you cannot find answers. The answers are like sounds of the rivers that is far away from the desert. What is happening to our people? Why are they doing what they are doing? You sleep, you wake up, you can't understand it. Mazi, when you're explaining what you're explaining, sometimes I don't want to call. I feel very emotional. I feel, what is going on? Is my brain actually working? Is we, the IPOB, the real IPOB, the people that are talking about freedom, are we actually the one that are not understanding what is happening? Is there anything that we need to understand? We could not get answers. But we find out that Chukwuemeka is with us. We find out that God has sent our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, who said, he do for the people. But Fulanis and the Hausa, he do. The suffering is too much. We find people who sit around the corner and criticize this great man. I think all Biafrans, all meaningful Duduwas, all meaningful Biafrans, all meaningful middle belt, we must rally around and make sure that this country doesn't exist. We must make sure that Britain doesn't trade us for their own selfish interest, because that's what they are doing. No one will die in Britain now. You will see police all over the road just for one soul that died. But you come to Nigeria where they're getting free mineral resources. 100 farmers are killed without them saying anything. We must understand who we are as people. If black people doesn't wake up in Africa, the white people are going to slave us for the rest of our life. Mazi, Alozie have been saying the whole week, about 3 weeks now, you've been crying on, or you've been preaching on the vaccine. Don't be vaccinated. Do not allow your politician to bring vaccine to you. It's your right to say no to vaccine. Coronavirus has a way to cure it locally. Don't agree with the foolish idea of the politician. Let's stay put. Biafra is here. And I must remind us, the calendar of the world is not the calendar of the children of Israel. our leaders speak in Parliament. I'm happy that one of our brothers came out earlier. Something that I wanted to have said long time, but I kept quiet on it. The calendar that our leader is using is the calendar of the Jews. In my village where I come from, our years start in October. We are still in 2020. Biafra is here. Mazi, thank you so much for the opportunity you have given to me. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
The issue rests with us. When we look at ourselves, when we actually examine our activities, we are reckless and we are careless. A Fulani man will know that his brother is missing. He will go and report. A Fulani man will know that they are 5 in number and only 3 remains. They will look for the other 2. They will go and report. But we are so careless that after a month, no, after a day, you've not seen your neighbor, you've not seen your son, you don't ask questions. 2 days, you don't ask questions. And you know the situation we are in. Does that situation alone not trigger your memory? Does that situation we are in not make you rise up and say, due to the situation, due to the condition of things, where is this man? Where is this boy? Have you seen him? Or has he fallen victim? No. We don't care. You assume, but you don't care. But our young men are being kidnapped, taken away from their land, from their village, and massacred, killed, whatever they want to do with them. But it does not concern you. It doesn't perturb you. You don't say, where is he? Where is he? Call her your name and where you calling from.
Mazi, good morning. My name is Mazi, my man Ugo Onyejaga.
Welcome.
I am the national PRO of IPOB here in the United States of America. I reside here in Washington, D.C., but I am from Amibo. Amibo in Olo, Amibo home of the tiger, and Amibo home of King Jaga. Mazi, thank you. Mazi, please, I thank Mazi Nnamdi for all the things that he's been doing, but now, I want to tell the people, the Biafran people, the Eastern people, that there's nothing like Nigeria. There's nothing like one Nigeria again. There is nothing like one Nigeria again. And, I was doing some research on the part that America played during the Biafran War. Mazi, and what I found out was so enormous and so encouraging and so wonderful. Do you know that America has a soft spot for Biafra? Do you know that America loves Biafra? Honestly, I was so excited. Do you know that Biafra is still in the consciousness of America? Because during the Biafran War, Americans, they rallied on the street. Even Jimi Hendrix, a musician, Jimi Hendrix organized a fundraising, and then they raised up to $11 million to support the Biafra. But I just find out that if Biafra have persisted only for 1 month, then definitely we would have not gone to all this thing we are going to. We would have not done that. The only thing is that we did not have that courage to, continue. So what am I saying? Biafra restoration is imminent. There's nothing, because we have history already to show it. It is still in the domain of the American. Believe me. It is still the senators, they know about it. Even the executive of America and then the judicial, they know exactly what is going on. It's only a little pressure that we do in America. Because I think we are wasting too much time in Europe. I think that Europe have everything. No, Europe don't have that power. The people that determine the Americans. And because we are still in the consciousness of America, I am advising our people who are in America here. Let us rally together. We are the ones that are holding us. Nigeria is not holding us. Nigeria have already told us, oh, go. Because if you check, if Nigerians, the people who are the handler of Nigeria, if they still have love for us, all these appointments, everything that they've been doing, all the money they are spending, the way they have been treating us, they are treating us as third class people. Which means you are not wanted. You are not wanted. Go ahead. So what I am telling you is that when Nigeria, when they use Gowan, a Christian, because even they stated it there, they say Gowan as a Christian was used by the Muslims. That is to camouflage what is going on, the Fulanis. So that they brought him as the head, so that you cannot say, oh, Christians are fighting, the Muslims are fighting Christians. That's the reason why they brought Gowan. That is what they were stated in the thing that they wrote. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that we are the ones that are holding us. We are the ones that have to unite, believe me, so that we can go. We are delaying our progress. So if we can come back and unite Eastern security, because during that war, all the Easterners were killed. They don't know who is, Delta or South or everything. Everybody was wiped out. America saw it, and then there was tears, and then Americans, they were united, and then they said definitely that these people have to go. What am I saying now? It is in our hand. It is in our hand just to do, and I thank God for the Eastern Security Network. Because with this Eastern Security Network, then people will see now that we are unified just to go. For all the saboteurs, the baby saboteurs, we don't have to worry about them. It's just to take care of them, because these are the people that are creating more problems to us. Honestly, we have to forget about the Fulanis and go after these people. And that is what we are going to do as time is going. Because Biafra is restored already. From what I saw and what I read, this is the document that have been hidden. And that is in America here that I read, and I was able to research it. I know Biafra is here, and there's no two ways about it. I'm advising our in Onyendu, please move to America. Onyendu, move to America, because you have been in Europe. You are being delayed. Move to America here. Let us finish this thing immediately, because America have a spurs for the people that are marginalized. America know what we are going through. They are here in America. Let us come together and finish this. It's America that is holding. America, you are holding. That is the Biafran Americans. You are holding. You are delaying this thing, because there's no politics. These politicians, they don't have anything to offer. Believe me. So much. This is what I researched. Last night I was researching it, and then I saw it, and I know that Biafra is here already, but we are the one that are holding our destiny in our hand. Fulani don't have anything to do about this. Nigeria are not the same this way it used to be before the Biafran war. No, Yorubas are fighting for their own, and then you see Yorubas, they are on it. Then the middle belt are fighting. But Biafra, we have the history, and we know exactly that we are gone already, because it's a matter of time now. You see them, they will make the decision and we will go. Because the book is still open. Our wound is still there. The genocide is still there. And Americans who, saw the war and everything, they are still alive. Believe me. Remember the Doctors Without Border. Doctors Without Border. Believe me, it was from because of Biafra. All these people are still around. Because Nnamdi Kanu, come over here. Please, Nnamdi Kanu, come over here. Come over to America. Let us stay here in America. Please. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me just take this call, then I will respond to that, your call. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Good afternoon, Mazi. Alozie.
Good morning.
Good afternoon from me. Thank you very much for my call. I just want to use this opportunity to greet Biafrans all over the world, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom. I greet you. Our leader, Martin Nandikano, I greet you. I salute you. Good afternoon from here. I'm Rabbi Shah speaking from my location. Mazi, just to contribute a little bit to what our brother just said now, there was a time Ugo Onyejiaka, what he just said, it was a fantastic contribution and expository. But let me say this, my brother, and to those of us listening, this is why the crisis in America, the IPOB family, in crisis, let me say, about also in America, was actually our leader. To my best of understanding, he wouldn't like it. Nobody likes that. And changes began to take place. He said, our leader said, I quote, if American people come out, those that are residing, Biafrans that are residing in America, if they come out, and the women, if they come out and begin to talk to their lawmakers and begin to form their group and begin to go to the lawmakers and show that their presence is there, indeed, they will definitely, the government will begin to pay attention. The government will begin to pay attention to what is going on there. But if he said again that he's residing in his area of jurisdiction and he's a different passport holder, he may carry weight, but you guys in the America carry more bigger weight. You are the heavyweight. The only thing you guys can do is the rally, because your vote count. Every lawmaker will want to have support of this group to come to them. I believe that was before these daughters of Jezebel pull out, and because our leader, whenever he speaks, some people will get a little bit of extraction of his message and say, yeah, we've gotten it, and they will now begin to believe that they have gotten the mandate to go and do whatever, but they fail to understand that this thing is too big and huge and even deep. The movement is very deep. There are some things I don't understand, but that's why we lean on the leader, depend on the leader to know the direction we are going. He gave us the directives for those in America. We know any nation that has gone through oppression would never support oppression in any ramification. No nation. America was oppressed by the British. We have the histories there staring at us. So anytime they see oppression, they will go for it. America is the beacon of hope for the rest of the world. Those that are being oppressed, America believe. That's why I love American movie. When they make their movie, you will see that at the dying minute, something will dramatically take place. That is when you watch Hollywood, you see it in all their movies. It will look as if all hope are gone. But all of a sudden, there will be a kind of hope, the light on the horizon. So if I look at what our brother just said now, yes, it is a fact that if we can hold on to the end and put pressurize them, and even the zoo make that place uncomfortable for them and show them, then definitely America will ask the British, what are they doing there? Europeans will not give us what we are looking for. The people that actually nailed us in this mess are the Europeans. Most of the companies in the zoo right now are from European countries, European continent. All of them are there. America, they have that sense of observing human rights. Some European countries don't observe human rights. I'm talking of even the EU. Some of them don't observe human rights. They will violate your right, use the media to block you, use the police to intimidate you, to bully you, use their judicial system to incriminate you. That's what they're doing. Because they're scared, and they can come to them and start putting shame and fetters on the head and on the neck or the legs of people. They won't. But they will do it systematically. The shame will be there, fetters will be there, you don't see it. That is what is going on. And this brings me to some countries in Africa. If you can ask me a question today, why is it that South Africa is not speaking out loud? The country that went through oppression. You think I'm happy with what South Africa is doing as a result of this struggle, what we are going through today? The country that went through oppression, that the black of South Africa were killed in numbers, in millions. They were disenfranchised. They had nothing. They were reduced to zero. A lot of people look at what is going on in our land and say, why are our people like this? You don't know the stigma of slavery. People don't understand the stigma of oppression. Slavery is a kind of ideology that once it gets into somebody, either the person goes for rehab or the person will die with it. Somebody who has been abused does not know that that is been abused, and we live under that abusive condition, thinking it's normal. If you go after the apartheid, the fall of apartheid in South Africa, you will see this very moment. You will see that there are some of our black brothers and sisters that doesn't even know that they have been free. They are living as if the white oppressors are still holding them down. White South Africa is free. This very moment that I'm talking to us, it is what is going on. So when you look at it, you see the role the Europeans are playing. Nonchalant attitude. They see it because the benefit is getting into their economy. So they will never condemn it. So how we shall get it? It's just like the word that I was looking for in the morning. In mathematics, if you want to solve mathematics, a particular maybe quadratic equation or what, you have to apply the formula. If you don't apply the formula, you will never arrive to the answer. It might be 1 or 2 pages to get to the answer, but you have to use the right formula. If you use the right formula, the whole puzzles will be getting into place. That's how this thing is. So what is the formula? The formula is written in the book of John. It says, since the death of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God has violence, and the violent take it by force. You got to take your kingdom by force. You got to take it by force. You don't wait for them to give you your freedom. If they said you can't get your freedom, you make them uncomfortable. God did it. That's why he said, I will deliver Israel from Egypt. God is the number 1 terrorist, if you don't know. Are you scared of the name? Are you scared of the name of being called terrorist? Somebody is holding you down. You are asking for your liberation. The person is calling you a terrorist. Why that person is a criminal, is a thief, is a robber. So you don't let them give you name. If they call you, call me terrorist while I'm going for my thing, so be it. But if worse come to worse, push come to push, we rock the place down, you don't get that peace, I don't get it. If you think you are set up to get me killed, I will kill you, kill your children. Take everything that gives you comfortable, makes you comfortable. Then everybody will go down. That is what Nigeria deserves. If you don't apply this formula, we will be going round the circle, like vicious circle that never ends. Mazi, Alozie, I just this is what conveyed me in my mind, that the formula has been given to us by our leader. That is why the North American rep is misbehavior, the one you call Obido Obiegu. That is why he wrecked the place. He couldn't do things together there, Obiegu. And he's running his mouth like somebody going through diarrhea. He thinks radio is the solution. There are many guys here that can set up like a radio platform, but they decided to stay under the radio Biafra to do under the command of Mazi to do the job. It's not about what you have. These guys are idiots. I get upset with these idiots. I get upset with them. Even the one in London running his mouth like a pregnant woman. And they say that they are freedom fighters. Mazi, Alozie, Ndewo. Shalom.
Ndewo. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me take this call. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi, good morning, sir, from here. My name is Mazi Emeka. I'm calling from Indianapolis, USA.
Welcome, Emeka.
Mazi, I don't have much to say. I just want to contribute my little opinion regarding. It's not good somebody to be a backbiting. It's not good for a man to be a hypocrite. It's good for a man to stand consistently, like our leader stand, never change. Rather, every day begin doing signs and wonder. I wonder an old man coming to Radio Biafra every day by day. A role that God will give him, go and Mazi the Kanu promoting to North American rep. It's the same man that is coming out on social media. I've been saying, calling us Iran, calling us, within December. And now begin asking myself, does it mean this man is truly former North American rep, which means this man don't merit that post. He only get that post because of his snitching, backbiting, hypocrites against other principal servants. I don't know what people are gaining in terms of hitting themselves. That's why I never do civil servants. Because I hate hitting people back to back. You are calling people, you are preaching every day, Iran. Don't you think the man is very, very stupid and brainless? He don't deserve my respect. If I see him here, I will boost him, I will point worker in his face. Because he's the one that is inaugurated in my chapter here in Indianapolis. And when I took oath, I asked him some questions. And I'm ashamed for this stupid man of Peter coming on social media, reading that oath. He preached to me for. That is why every day I keep on hitting up Peter because I know what I asked him before I take oath. He's a stupid man. Even if he's here, I will tell him in his face. Hear me, he's a maker for Indianapolis. You're a stupid man. Evil man. I don't like I say myself evil and hypocrite. I know when they suspend Clifford, I know what this every day I ask myself why this man always talk about Clifford. I never know he wants to get the promotion of North American rep. You see how God will swear to him because God didn't put in there his speech. That's why it's not good to speak and backbiting. Do your own peaceful work. Do your own peaceful work. I don't care about no post or no post. Do your own work. Fight for this freedom. Get your freedom. Then let your boy children enjoy like the Western world enjoy their children. 18 years old, I already know his future. So 20 years old, he have his own house, have car. The same car that Nigerian people, when they buy car, they will kill those. Ogomoto. Children here having cars. That's why now they can say, no, let us protect our make a change in our life that Amadu Bello said you want us to control our future. And you call an old man. Fair quoi? You don't want to be a man. You don't even want to call an adult. Okay, we're brain. People Christmas. Mazi, thank you very much.
Thank you, Emeka. Okay, now back to the issue before the two calls came in. First of all was the issue about Biafrans in the U.S. The road is clear. We have a new leadership in the U.S. and they're going to come up with the blueprint with regard to how we are going to proceed with the U.S. government. And it will entail the cooperation of all the coordinators, genuine coordinators. And then we move. We have found out the weak points we had, why it wasn't moving. And if you excuse yourself, stay away. And let those willing to do it, do it. And then we will task ourselves and stop being very antagonistic and divisive. We are not fighting for other people, we are fighting for ourselves. We are the ones under slavery and occupation. We are the ones that must fight to free ourselves. And the system has been set up. We cannot expect our leader to come and do it for us. He has done all that he is capable of doing and willing to do more. And we at this end will start putting things together. The Confucianists must be confronted. If you here at this present stage, not the past, we must put our heads together. Our leader don't have to relocate. There are crazy people here, crazier than you think. When he comes, he will know why he is coming. He will know that he is coming to be presented with something refreshing and rewarding, not something that is repulsive. Confusion, as he always experiences whenever he visits the US. We are built to weed these people out. That is that. Then it comes to the other point. We must pay attention to the activities of Europeans. I have always mentioned they will not give you what you want. You have to do it. You that is the sufferer, you must show that you are suffering. You cannot say you are suffering and you are dining with your enemy. I will not believe you. I will not trust you. I'll think that there is an ulterior motive for your actions. The evidence or evidences are everywhere. We can put them together. They are there for everybody to see. And people are seeing it. People are watching it. They are not watching it because it is a movie. They are seeing it because it's what's unraveling. It's unraveling right before you. We watched what Britain did. They did it overtly and covertly. They lied to the world. As they lie, they do their evil deeds undercover. Call her your name and where you're calling from.
Good evening, Mazi Alozie. This is Ogogo from London. Can you hear me properly today?
I'm hearing you clearly. You sound very good. Go ahead.
Yes. Happy New Year to you.
Same to you.
And a Happy New Year to Ohamadike and his wife and his children. And the congratulations for the powerful volunteer force, the ESN he have inaugurated. Ogugo send my greetings to my brothers, the ESN. I want you to be very aggressive when you walk. The issue of freedom, you don't play with it. Because once you get freedom, you no longer apply for visa to travel to any country you want to go. If any country you go and the government insult you, anybody insult you, you go to your embassy and fight your brother because that is your country. Not like Nigeria, that is an experimental ground. Experiment, that is what they use your name to do. My fellow brethren, men and women, ESN, it is from you we will pick the people that defend the Biafra in military and in police. Don't be corrupt. Corrupt is very bad. Make sure you wear this cloth of defend your country. Coronavirus has become a disaster to us, especially we in the UK. I don't know what they are doing. Whether the economy of UK is going to go down or go, I don't know, because it's really hitting us badly. But whether coronavirus or no coronavirus, that land you are, defend it aggressively. Remove Fulani people, any means necessary, followed by your governors. These two things is what I want you to do. If it's going to require you to invent nuclear weapons, please do. Do. I send it in Facebook every time Mark Zuckerberg, he keep blocking me. But I don't know the stupid about this man. You block me because I mentioned one word yesterday. Tomorrow when you open it up, I will say the words. Why can't you see that we are not people you can control? Mike Zuckerberg and your team. ESN, please, don't be corrupt. Get the bad guys among you. I know you must got it. get the bad guys among you and take them off. You are fighting for life. Nobody use religion to confuse you. In the time of freedom, don't mess with nobody. Anybody that in your way, destroy the person. Freedom is very, very important. Don't play with it. Can I use the opportunity to let everybody know that Chukwuemeka is not somebody who's supposed to near Biafran struggle. Mazi Alozie, I'm a cleaner in UK, and I see too many Biafrans in the street. Some are looking for, they don't really know what they are, where they come from. You know where I recognize they are Biafran? When they are, sometimes I ask them, what is the name of your mom? What is the name of your father? That's how I know. Some of them want to go home. Chukwuemeka should have been putting a test before he took that deputy job. He has not been able to organize Biafrans in UK. Do you know that UK? You know Biafrans don't have a house in UK. But they don't have a single house, even one room. How come they give him that sort of job to become a deputy? Deputy for what? And you can see his result. Now he's fighting to get a radio. Radio, hello, which form you feel? We have to ask you a question. Whether you are capable to rule. You don't just jump into position. This is not a Nigerian issue. Chukwuemeka, go from London if you want to confront me. We are here that you are looking for a job in ML5. This guy is a dangerous human being, to be honest. Yeah? Is that the sort of job you're looking for? Chukwuemeka asks you. Something. These people that kill people. Is that the sort of job you're looking for? Your life is very miserable. Mazi Alozie, any job again they're gonna give to somebody, especially those living in UK, we have to go cross-section of question. Let's know whether they are capable to do the job. Biafra should be one, and the person who is looking for a job must be capable to do the job. That's all I want to say today. Thank you for your good job, Mazi Alozie. May Almighty God bless you and give you more strength to continue your job. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I hate stupid people. I hate stupid people. People who talk about presidency. Call out your name and where you calling from.
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, thank you. Good morning. My name is Jude Mojeku, calling from Los Angeles. I want to thank our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless him. May God bless you, Mazi Alozie. I want to encourage our people back home, especially the volunteers, for them to remain strong, for them to remain focused. Our people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has given us Biafra, and people were still asking when Biafra will come or when is he going to come. Biafra is here already. ESN is our Biafra. That's the main thing we need, and that is Biafra. And that is why everybody has to do whatever they can do to defend it. If we are looking at any other Biafra, then we are not focused. This is our Biafra, and that is why we have to defend it. Especially our people here in America, those that are talking of kind of rubbish, what are we doing? Where is the money going? Oh, we are just talking, we are not doing anything. But now everybody has seen it, that we are going somewhere, and Biafra is here. So I'm encouraging our people to support this ESN. This is the main Biafra we need, because once we have a strong security, then nobody will come close again. So if people are trying to look for another Biafra, this is the Biafra we need. The moment we support it and they stand very well, nothing more, nothing less, nothing again we need. People don't understand what they mean. When Onyendu said last year that Biafra will come in 2020, And this thing came out in 2020. That is spiritual something, but not everybody will understand it the way he's putting his words all the time. This is the main thing we need. I thank you, Mazi Alozie. May God bless you. Happy New Year once again. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Same to you. Same to you. As I was saying before the caller came in, I hate stupid people. I hate people who know it all but don't know anything. Anybody committing any crime on his people based on the assumption that he or she is running for presidency is an idiot. The people you are running for office for don't want the office, don't want to have anything associated with what you're looking for. Therefore, you are not working for them. It is short and simple. You are not focused. And these are the distractors. These are the people I mentioned that they set you backwards. They present the world a different picture. That the same people seeking for freedom are the same ones seeking for presidency. Their quest must be denied. Their quest must be rejected. Their intention must be condemned unequivocally. Nothing, no missing of words. We are not with you. We don't want your post. We don't want what you're looking for, because we are not part of what you're looking for. You are with the enemy. If we cannot muster courage to condemn these people, they will continue to tarnish our intentions. They will continue to present wrong picture of what Biafra is for and what Biafrans are looking for. Therefore, that still falls back to the people of Biafra, the Biafrans. You fail to accomplish a task. It is our fault. People will rise up and talk rubbish. You listen and you don't do anything. Who will do it for you? As if you don't know what I'm talking about. Before all this happened, I was saying something. I was talking about your brother missing, your son missing, something happening, and you don't have a voice. You don't say anything. You keep quiet. It means you are negligent. It means you are careless. It means you don't care. It means anything around you is nothing. There was a number issued. I'm going to turn off the phone line so that I can finish what I'm saying. Hold on. There's a number issued. That number is for missing people, missing young Biafrans. Why did they wind up missing? In their own land, in broad daylight, even in the evening. Are they supposed to vanish? No, they are not. Your brothers are responsible. Your brothers that invite their adopters, their killers, are responsible. You that keeps quiet, you that don't care, you are responsible. It is your fault as well. It is our fault. We must learn to share and bear responsibility of our negligence. There is a number issued. Check your neighbor. See how long it's been since you haven't seen your neighbor. Try to find out his whereabouts. Somehow somebody must know your neighbor. And that number is +971 522 929 723. That your inquiry must contain the photo of that person, the name, the state, and when last you saw that person. And that has generated a result. Biafra is missing from Asere Afibo. That is Ebonyi. Nnabu Gwachi Aga. Obonia Eni Emmanuel Okocha. They are all from the same place. They left with Okada on that said date. And up till date, their families have searched for them. And they couldn't find them. These are your children. What happened to them? They are being kidnapped in their own land with the help of their so-called Ezes, Igwes, ministers. All these people are responsible. And the job falls on us to question these Ezes, to question these Igwes, because they directly work with the Ezes, and the Ezes directly work with the governors. And they are the ones bringing mayhem on the innocent people. Tomorrow is now waiting to happen. Tomorrow, now waiting to happen. Yes, where we are ending the program. South Africa is coming next. Let us stop being stupid. Let us stop fooling around. We can talk as much as we want to talk. Action speaks louder than words. They are here, they have occupied our lands, and they are attacking us. And what are we doing? Continuously preaching. There's a time to talk. There's a time to act. There's a time to dance. There's a time to die. And there's a time to be born. We have to choose what time it is. Those that are effective must take the center stage. This is where I'll be ending today's broadcast. And we'll be on the air again tomorrow. South Africa is coming next. Thanks to all of you for listening.